Jonathan Taylor did not practice. We are going to talk about this game in a little bit, but Taylor did not practice. Their defensive tackle, DeForest Buckner, practiced in full, which is a good sign, although it's a bad sign for Melvin Gordon. Russell Wilson is optimistic he'll play, and their offensive coordinator for the Broncos, Justin Houghton, said that Melvin Gordon would carry the load, obviously, and he also mentioned getting Mike Boone in there. Latavius Murray seems unlikely to play this week, but they're going to go back to Melvin Gordon, and it's his job to lose, it seems. Dak Prescott's grip on the football is not good enough for him to be playing right now. They're at the Rams this week. You should expect Cooper Rush. Let's talk about the Ravens for a second here, guys. Gus Edwards was designated to return from IR, so he has 3 weeks to be activated now. They play Cincinnati on Sunday night. Last week was maybe the first game where Dobbins was really – it was Dobbins' second game, but it was the most run-heavy they had been all year. The Ravens have thrown 29 to 30 passes in all 4 games, and their running back carries in 4 games, 15, 15, 13, and 22. Did coincide with much more time of possession than they've had all year. They had 38 minutes of possession, but still, they were much more, just look at the percentages, much more run-heavy. They also lost a 17-point lead in this game or something like that, 14-point, whatever it was. I guess I'm wondering here, Mark Andrews had a terrible game. Are they going to go back to ground and pound? They've blown 2 3-score leads in the fourth quarter already. Are they going to, or second half, I'm sorry, I might be a little off on that. They're going to go back to the old Ravens identity, Heath, which would be bad for Mark Andrews in theory.
We're always looking for that next boogeyman to stop Mark Andrews from being a top 2 tight end. No, I think they probably will go more rush heavy, but they don't have any good wide receivers. So Mark Andrews is going to dominate targets. He's going to see 10 targets a game. He's going to be a top 2 tight end. I have no concern.
Okay. This is what Jamison Hensley, ESPN's beat reporter for the Ravens, said about J.K. Dobbins. Dobbins should still be considered a risky fantasy play because he hasn't fully recovered from last season's devastating knee injury. He doesn't have the same burst and is averaging 3.2 yards per carry, which is nearly half of his output in his rookie season. Dobbins, though, will get the majority of the touches in Baltimore's backfield, especially after he's talking, I think, before Gus Edwards comes back, but blah, blah, blah. Dobbins will provide inconsistent production because he has yet to show he can break long runs. Okay. Kenny Pickett's going to start. Good luck at Buffalo this week. The Giants are hopeful to get Kadarius Toney and Wan'Dale Robinson back this week. They have a London game against Green Bay, and they will not have Kenny Golladay. He has a sprained knee.
That's going to slow him down.
Yeah. The 49ers left tackle Colt McKivitz is out for a while with a sprained MCL. He's filling in for Trent Williams, so they will be on their 3rd-string left tackle. And they might not have Eric Armstead as starting defensive lineman for them. He's been dealing with some foot and ankle injuries, and he tried to play through it in week 4, and he had to leave early. Good news for the Eagles, 3 key injuries. None of them seem serious. Don't know about their statuses for this week. That would be 2 starting offensive linemen, Jordan Mailata and Isaac Seumalo, and cornerback Darius Slay. So these are injuries we'll be tracking.